So it's not every day that you get to walk into a store and buy all of the lighting gear that you potentially would use in a YouTube studio setup. My video today is just covering some of the gear that I have, especially when it comes to lighting, and how to work with lighting on a budget. So the first thing is, why is lighting so important? Obviously you need to have proper exposure, and I think probably the cheapest light that you can use is the sun. You know, with our phones we would film outside, and when the sun is perfect and it's lit evenly, you can really get like awesome quality shots. But you find situations and cases where, you know, the light fluctuates, especially when it's a cloudy day. So that kind of hinders you when you want to create like any sort of content. The next best thing is to have like some form of control lighting. I work from home, hence why I have this studio, because the studio is actually what I use during the day to do my normal job. And when there's a free moment, or at night when the kids are asleep or it's a little bit quieter, I can actually like record content like this. So before I actually got this light right here, I actually used this light. So this is one of those emergency lights that you get in the store, you know, in case the power goes out. I know this might sound like funny to like people not living in South Africa, but we regularly have power outages, and it's funny that we're doing a topic about light, because then when the power's out, this is useless, so then this comes in handy. So it has a switch, so you can choose like different like lights, I think, strengths, whatever. And I had like a diffuser around this, which was like a piece of paper, and I had it right here. So let me just show you the setup in the studio, make it a lot easier for you to understand. So this is my little tube TV, this light here, and it would face like this, and obviously my face would be like that. So this is the space. So this used to be a lounge area, and the other thing that I got was these tube lights here at the back. Well, not tube lights, they're LED lights, and they're fairly cheap. I think if in comparison they're about $15. They were very cheap and quick to get, so obviously to create some mood and a color, and you know, complementing the other light, I installed that as well, so that, you know, it looks proper. You're asking about the DJ set. Actually used to be a DJ. Got my workstation here, the A7 III, my moment lenses, and my 50mm. And I also used this Godox little setup here. I think you might have seen the A7 III little thing that I did. I actually have two of these lights. If you see, there's the light with the stand. Oh, and when we want to work out, we have a little workout station there as well, and one day we'll get to that. This is actually the other light. As you can see, this light doesn't have any lighting controls. This whole entire setup, you can actually get it for $160. The only issue with them is that you can't adjust them, you can't change the kelvins on it as well, so it's this pure white light. One of the things that I actually want to do for the space is obviously improve the acoustics. As you can hear, it's a bit boomy, just to deaden the room a little bit so that it sounds better. What I want to do is I want to be able to film at different angles. So one of the angles that I want to film is that particular angle, and then that setup from that end I want to be able to film, and then there is an angle from that point that I want to film. So you can see there's rooms that side there. So the idea is to utilize as much of the space as I can for different takes, just to freshen it up a little bit, to make it look presentable on camera. So at the moment you're looking at me from that angle, which is fine. It's been great for the last couple of videos that I've done when I've vlogged. but sometimes you just want to change it up a little bit. What I've done during the day, when it's daytime, I would film from that angle because of the window being there, and then I've got my green light there with the trooper. I think since the beginning of this year, I took vlogging a little bit more seriously. So I did an intro video. I was a bit ambitious in the beginning. I wanted to have 1,000 subs by March. It's April. Thank goodness we've reached over 100 subs, and I'm very grateful for those that actually joined me on this journey. But there's still a need to obviously grow and get more gear, improve the acoustics in the space, and you know, a couple of tube lights and a proper studio light would definitely be an advantage. But yeah, it would be nice to be able to create like a lot more moodier stuff, so be able to adjust the light. So if I want to do that with this, I have to like readjust it slightly and maybe adjust the f-stop to make it a bit darker. It looks a bit moody like that. Can you see? So yeah, it's playing around like that. You know, I'm not complaining. The whole idea was to start the YouTube career because, you know, if you don't start today, you'll never start. The ambitious goal of growing to 1,000 subs is still there, but hopefully by the end of the year we can get to 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. Would be fantastic. You don't really need much to start off a YouTube channel, but I think lighting plays a big role, especially if you want to create a mood or feel or a particular setting. And to acquire a lot of these things takes time and resources and money, and you don't have that kind of cash laying around every single day. So thank you very much for watching the video. If you liked it, please hit the like button, the one that does this. And if you didn't like it, hit the dislike one twice. And that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers. Until next time.